Alright, let's blast through the noise, rip apart your old, outdated paradigms, and create something so damn powerful, you'll never look at the world the same way again. We're diving deep into how your brain, yes, that magnificent electrochemical, unconscious processor of raw potential, is constantly working to connect the dots, searching for meaning, patterns, and solutions that live way beyond the surface level. It's not just about thoughts. This is a very mechanism that shapes reality as we know it. The transderivational search. You've heard the phrase, you get what you focus on, right? It's not just some trendy motivational quote. It's the basis of how your brain is wired, how it evolves, and how you start shaping your reality from the inside out. The term transderivational search is your brain's innate ability to search, without you even thinking about it, for deeper meaning, hidden patterns, connections you haven't even noticed yet. This is the magic behind the NLP process. The reason patterns, both the empowering ones and the destructive ones, repeat in your life. Because your subconscious mind is like an open-ended search engine, always seeking the underlying beliefs, memories, emotions, and solutions that shape how you show up in the world. So why does this matter? Because you can direct it. You can take control and lead your brain to find new solutions, new meanings, new patterns. So why the hell wouldn't you? Let's cut the crap. Your brain is already doing it. It's already looking for meaning. It's searching every day, every second, whether you realize it or not. When you hear a song, see an old friend, or have a random thought, you're linking it to something, and then boom, you're back in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing. But imagine what happens when you start guiding that search. Here's how this works in real life. You've got a problem, you're stuck, you've tried everything, and you keep hitting the same damn wall. What do? You stop, you step back, you ask better questions. Simple, right? But here's the catch. Most people don't ask the right questions. You've got to be more specific, more creative. When you ask, why am I stuck? Your brain won't give you much. But when you ask, what hidden pattern am I overlooking that's keeping me stuck? Your brain starts working to give you answers, and bam, the answers come, the patterns shift, and suddenly clarity shows up like a freight train. Now let's break it down with some metaphors, shall we? This is how you start to move the needle in your mind. Think about your brain like a treasure map. Every time you face a challenge, every obstacle, it's as if you're trying to find buried treasure. But there's a catch. The treasure map isn't clear at first. You've got to let your brain dig deeper, past the surface level stuff, past the distractions. When you do, you'll start finding little clues, pieces of the puzzle that lead you to what you truly need. But how do you find these clues? Simple. Use storytelling. Tell your mind a story, a metaphor. Imagine you're a detective uncovering clues. Ask questions like, if I were solving this mystery, where would I start looking? This is how you get insights. Not just by thinking, but by letting your subconscious search the treasure map. Your brain is like a laser-focused radar system. It's constantly scanning the environment for what it deems is important. What you focus on, it searches for. But here's the kicker. If you're stuck in a negative loop, if you're focused on fear, frustration, or scarcity, guess what it's going to find? More of the same. But you have the power to shift that frequency. When you flip the switch and start asking the right questions, like, what would I love to create? Or what's an opportunity I'm missing? The brain immediately starts searching for solutions, new patterns, new ways of seeing things, and new directions. Let's talk neuroscience for a minute. Your brain has neuroplasticity. the ability to form new connections and paths. When you consciously choose to guide your search for patterns, insights, and solutions, you're literally rewiring your brain. You're telling it, hey, there's something else I need to find, and it goes hunting. This is where creativity kicks in. This is why problem solving becomes easier once you open up your mind and give it direction. Think about it. When you take that time to reflect, when you start to reframe the problem, your brain rewires itself to produce a new output, a new solution. Now here's the juicy part. The transderivational search is the gateway to creativity. The more you exercise this search mechanism, the more easily your brain starts to access the deeper resources. These are the parts of you that hold all the answers, all the hidden potential you didn't even know exist. So if you feel stuck or uninspired, ask your brain, what deeper resources am I missing here? Watch how the answers come flooding in. Why does this shift everything? Shifting from passive to active in your mental processes will absolutely transform your life. It's not just about asking questions. It's about understanding that every challenge you face has an embedded solution, a gift, a lesson, a resource just waiting to be uncovered. Let's create some disruption. Let's shake things up a bit. What if everything you think you know is a lie? What if your fears, the ones you're clinging to like a security blanket, are the exact thing keeping you stuck? If you want to grow, you've got to challenge everything. What happens when you let go of your limiting beliefs? What if everything you were told about life being hard or complicated was just a comfort zone created by your mind? When you start to realize that failure isn't failure, it's just feedback, and stop fearing the consequences of trying, because there's no such thing as failure, only lessons. Can you feel that? Can you see how that shifts your entire paradigm? Suddenly, the door is wide open, and those fears that used to control you, they become stepping stones. The brain loves feedback. It thrives on it. So stop seeing challenges as problems and start seeing them as opportunities to discover new pathways. Paths that lead to your success. Step into your power. The most critical choice you'll ever make. Right now, you can decide. You can either keep playing the old story with your same old patterns, or you can dare to ask the right questions, to step into the unknown with curiosity as your compass, to lead your brain into a deeper level of understanding and to create a reality that aligns with your true desires. Your mind is like the world's greatest treasure hunter. Let it find the riches hidden within. Let it search for what you need to grow, to evolve, to expand. Trust your inner compass, trust your search. What's holding you back? Think about it. What is it that really stops you from being the version of yourself that you admire, that you know is inside you, just waiting to break free? Is it fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of uncertainty? Guess what? Your mind loves the unknown. It thrives in it. You don't need all the answers. You just need to start the search. The right questions, they'll lead you there, always. The only thing that stands between you and the version of you that you know is possible is this: your decision to step into the unknown. So here's the truth, plain and simple. Your mind is a tool. It's a search engine that has access to an infinite database of solutions, patterns, and resources, if only you direct it. Now step into the driver's seat and start using it to create your world. You've got the power. You've always had it. So what are you going to do with it?